Welcome to your all-in-one podcast show, where we speak to heal, to teach, to inform, and to educate. Get ready as we dive into today's episode. My name is Britney Fonki. You can call me Fonki Speaks, your favorite host. Welcome, phenomenal people, once more to the All-in-One Podcast Show, where we speak to heal, to inform, and to educate. Today, we have someone very special because in a world bustling with so many reasons to want to thrive in the financial world, there are many questions that have also been pondering in the minds of people. Why are people not making it? So today, I had to go so far and deep to get this person. Ladies and gentlemen, my guest is going to introduce himself and tell us what he has for us today. Welcome, sir.
Thank you so much, Britney Fonki.
I'm sorry for letting you penned like that. Welcome, sir. How are you today?
Thank you so much. I'm wonderful.
It's good to have you on the show today.
My pleasure.
So, before we get into anything, tell us about you, your name. I didn't tell you about his name, so you find out by yourself. So, tell us about your name, what you do.
All right, I'm Chefor Selahkwe.
Yes.
I accompany young people on how they can use social media to put in place a system that is going to enable them to generate income every week or every month.
Wow, that's a very beautiful one, to generate income every week, every day. And maybe every month.
Exactly.
That's spectacular. I think that's what we need. So that's why today we had to coin the topic, broke people with iPhones. We are sorry to all the iPhone users.
Exactly.
But then we are so concerned about the iPhone users who are not really making the money per se. True. Yeah. So, Sir Chefor, tell us a little bit about this background. Before we enter that, I want to know about Mr. Chefor. I know you're a marketer. I know you're a digital entrepreneur. You are just buzzing the whole media, talking about money. Yeah. We want to know more about you. How was your background like? Did you just start like that? Were you born with the golden spoon?
All right, thank you so much for that question. I'm called Chefor Selahkwe, as I previously presented myself. I'm from the Northwest region. I'm not from a rich background, nor from a poor background. I'm just there. So I'm just like any other person. I also started primary school, just like every other person. And after finishing my primary school, I went to secondary school in the Yaoundé. Then later on, I had my A-levels. Then later on, I moved to the University of Chang, where I had my BSc in Economics and Management Sciences. Wow. Then later on, I had a master's degree in Integrated Rural Development and Agriculture Extension in FASA. Then later on, I got into the PhD program, and presently, I'm a PhD student in the University of Chang. That's my academic background. Wow.
I'm so intrigued by all this academia that you have, this richness in knowledge, not just the informal knowledge, but in the school sector. Exactly. You're actually doing a PhD. Yeah. I really want to ask that as someone in the digital world. It's commonly said school na scam. Or why are we studying? People who study don't make money. But here you are, having a degree, master's degree, or undergoing a PhD. It's a lot, but that will not come to that.
Exactly.
Yes. So, Mr. Chefor, what do you think about this? The digital space, and why people will still struggle a lot but not still make money.
Now, Britney, thank you so much for that question. There is this saying, I don't know if you have heard of it, that if they decide today and collect all the monies from the rich, and hand this money over to the poor, after 5 years, do you know what is going to happen? All the money from the poor is going to come back to the rich. And the rich is going to become more and more richer than the poor. Right? Yeah. Then the poor people will keep getting poorer. And that is what I'm trying, and the rich will keep getting richer. That's what I'm trying to bring out here. You understand?
Yeah.
And so I'm going to tell you the reason why so many people actually work their ass off. They work like day and night.
So hard, but still don't make it.
But still, they don't make it. And one of the reasons is that actually many people have refused to change their business model.
Oh, business models. Please tell us about that.
That is the first thing.
Yes, the business model.
You understand? Now, what do I mean by this? What do you do? What pushes you? What activity do you do to make money? What are the kind of activities in this new era that you do that can push you to become rich?
Oh.
That can push you to get money? Now, anything that you do that gets you money is a model. You understand?
Okay.
Okay, now listen. Many people are still poor because they're still in the olden days. There are things that we were doing in the olden days that people were doing in the olden days and earning money. That if you do them, if you continue,
it cannot work today.
They don't work. They're absolute. It's finished. You cannot continue in that kind of way and you make money and you become rich. And that is the reason why so many people are very, very broke today. Because I've decided to remain in the ancient business model.
Not the modern
way of doing it. They've
Wow.
refused to change. Do you know what I'm talking about? Now, let me give you some. In fact, there is, I don't know if you know about this. 85%, you understand, of existing jobs now are going to disappear in some years to come.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Of what we are doing now.
Can you mention some?
A lot of things that we are doing now, they are going to disappear in some few years to come. Before telling you about that, let me first of all shock you. Let me prove to you that things that used to make people generate money behind there in the ancient days doesn't exist any longer. And there are some organizations that they were existing that they actually decide not to change their business model, that today they are broke.
All right.
Let me give you one example. Do you know about Express Union?
Yes, of course.
When last do you go to withdraw money from Express Union?
I think that should be like some 2 or 3 years ago.
But you remember that before,
yes,
you will go to Express Union and you will sit there
for hours. So many hours.
And like when you come and you fill the form,
you still have to go and
you
wait.
fill the form, and if my name is Chefor Selahkwe and you come and put Selahkwe Chefor, they are going to tell you, young man, you are going back to get the real name. And even if might be Chefor Selahkwe, you turn it and you wrote maybe Selahkwe was with maybe
too many rigid things.
You understand?
Yeah.
Selahkwe might be with small s, the big s, and you are putting small s. They say young man, and you look at those ladies that are there that always sitting like that.
They don't smile.
You understand? There's something that yes. Like that. They behave like without them they don't exist any longer.
Oh, true. And that's a very bad system.
Now they decide. Now they don't exist any longer. Why? Because they refuse to change their business model. They refuse to adapt to the changing environment. What is happening now? Are you understanding what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That is the reason why today, since they messed up, mobile money took over.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Orange money took over.
Everywhere.
And everywhere. Today, there are online transfer systems.
That's true. Even
those
apps,
guys,
they created apps.
When you go now to those guys, you are the boss. Soyez la bienvenue, welcome. They cannot get back the market if they have to change what they are doing. That's why you see they are trying to improve, get into the internet. Wow. That's why they came out with that. I don't know, especially the mobile. That's just one case, right? Yeah. Let me give you another case. Do you know about BlackBerry?
Yes, BlackBerry, the famous.
Like there was in those days. If you want to chat a girl and you don't give her BlackBerry, it's finished.
You just need to have it. You just even need to have the phone.
You are wasting your time. You understand?
Yeah.
Today, where is BlackBerry?
It's no longer existing.
Because they've refused to change their business model. Where is Nokia? Do you know that Nokia Touch that we used to have like that? That Nokia that we used to have like that, people are always proud of it. They all call it écran couleur. You understand? Where is it today?
No longer existing.
Are you getting what I'm saying?
So there's a constant change.
There is a constant change.
In the model.
We even have this I don't know, CCC. Do you still buy that?
The first time I went there was with my mom. I think that's the first and the last time.
Those guys are finished. I don't know what happened because they actually decided
not
to change their business model.
So
they have to remain behind there. Others have taken over.
Oh, wow.
Do you get what I'm talking about? Let me ask you another last question. There is a medium where they used to transfer, letters.
Post office. A post office.
When last did you go to go and transfer? I don't know, something.
Never
Even money.
Never.
That is just to tell you that if people don't change their business models, they are finished and they are going to be missing. Now, that's when, let me get now to the other side. Concerning the present things. Now, are you understanding? There are a lot of jobs that have been taken off, and very soon they're going to completely disappear. You know, when I was going to, let me start from the basic one. Are you understanding? Now, do you know about the automatic machines?
Yes, ATM.
The ATM machines. At first, it didn't exist, right?
Yes.
Now, it is existing. You understand? Now, what happened? All those people who were like cashiers and everything, they have reduced them. They've come back to the house.
They have been replaced.
They've been replaced. When I was my trip to Dubai for holidays, I was shocked. When I went to our airport, it was full. So many people were there, like to ask you questions. What are you doing? People are always there. They are employed. They are working there. But when I got to Dubai, do you know what? At the entrance of the airport, where we have to all those check-ins and everything, it was completely almost empty. Nobody was there. Do you know what is happening? There were machines that were taking care of everything.
Everything has been revolutionized.
You know what is already happening now with artificial intelligence? I don't need to tell you that you understand?
It's replacing people.
It's replacing, like very soon it's going to replace people, because now artificial intelligence is trying to modify that, facilitate what man can do. You get it? Now, if you want to write a motivational letter,
that you just go to, and it's going to provide for you. See, Mr. Chefor, I'm so intrigued by this, because we are in a world where things are constantly changing, and many people really want to stay in the 15th century knowledge and expect to succeed in the 21st century.
Exactly.
And that does not work. So I love the point you are making here about changing the business model. Our audience should be aware that this is to tell you that you cannot really work hard and you claim you're working hard if you are still behind. In fact, you are still behind. You need to evolve.
Now, that is the first thing. The second thing is many people work hard, but they don't earn. Why? Because, one, when you look at, I want to talk about the concept of purchasing power.
Okay.
You understand? Purchasing power first, no, they don't have money, even despite the fact that they work hard, because they have a very low purchasing power. Purchasing power is generally the value of goods and services that your money can buy, your salary or your income can buy at a particular moment in time. You understand? But now, there is this thing that always happens. Inflation always takes place with the new era now. And what happens? The prices of goods and services keep increasing. As the prices of goods and services keeps increasing, what happens to purchasing power? It drops.
Okay.
Now, people don't notice that. You understand? That is a reason why so many people who are in the salary system, they are working they're working so hard, but they don't have money. Let me explain that again. Let me just level up that. What I mean is if you are earning 100,000 in a month, you understand? If in 2022 you were earning 100,000 francs in a month, you already know that when you get up in the morning, maybe you need some food. You know that you already know your expenditures. Maybe let's say take a pertinent example. Before you go to the market with 100 francs, you are going to have 5 tomatoes, for example. But now, presently, you can go to the market. You can even have, at times, maybe with the 5 tomatoes, you have to pay more.
Yeah.
Are you understanding? Now, the problem is this. The price of good fuel, everything has increased. You get it? Yeah. But now, the problem is this. Those of you in the salary system, you earn the same salary. Do you now go and tell your boss, please increase my salary because, things are changing and, economy, they are going to sack you.
So now we have to also, as things are changing and they're evolving and prices are going higher, we equally need to build up. You
need to look for other sources of income. To add to your salary. If not, you will work and work and work, but your bosses will become more richer and you remain poor.
So, Chefor, this is very, very powerful. You see, and now you're talking about getting other sources of income. Please, I want to also digress a little bit. Let's not really digression, but then let's talk about the digital space. You know, many people have still not known how to maneuver their way into the digital space, especially with making money. That's why we're saying that why are iPhone users broke? Why?
Users.
Yes, we have access to the media, but we are not making what we are supposed to be making from the media. Please, let's talk a little bit about that.
iPhone users, I always say that it's not because you have an iPhone that it's not because you have an iPhone that you can say that you have money, that you are rich. No. You can have an iPhone and you are broke. Same as whatever, you can be earning how much a month and you are poor. Why? Because any day, at any time, if they collect that phone from you, you understand, you are nothing. You have nothing. And you have not even used the phone to generate anything that is used to purchase the phone. Yes. You understand? Without that phone, actually, if they remove that phone from you, you are nothing. Now, if you use the phone wisely, use it on social media, use it on develop skill, use it and develop skills that you can use to generate income.
Yes.
That is when you are considered a rich person. You understand? That is, what are you doing with the phone? While others are connected online.
What are you doing online?
What are you doing online? While others are connected to maybe do one or two things, maybe to sell, or I don't know, to learn a skill, right? To provide services or problems to people's solutions to people's problems.
Yes.
You are there just browsing and you are looking at people's status.
You're
looking for the latest, what they call Kongosa, to laugh.
This is tragic to our society, you know. When I had my phone, I remember in year one, many of my friends, we came normal with our Android phones. And I've always had the mindset, I had my Android phone when I passed my advanced level. So it was Infinix Hot 9. So I bought that phone when I passed my advanced level. I got the money that they dashed me, so I purchased this phone. I always had the mindset that my phone will make more money for me than the money I used to buy the phone. So that's always been like my machine.
Exactly.
I learned the skill of editing with that phone, video editing. I learned content creation with that phone. I learned even this podcasting with the phone. I used to put my phone and be doing videos and try to edit. Now, this phone raised me money that I had to purchase 2 other phones.
Exactly.
Yes. While I was still having that phone. Now, I had to learn even affiliate marketing still with that phone. Made so much money. I think I touched my first biggest amount with that phone.
Exactly.
And my friends will be changing phones and be having iPhones and not making anything with the phone. It's crazy.
And they are looking very, very broke. And they are begging for urgent 2K everywhere. And these are the highest people who beg for credit. There was a time that I was working with someone and he was telling me that he's hungry.
Yeah.
No, it was a lady. I was working with her and she told me that she was hungry. I was like, okay. She told me that she was like, she needed, you understand?
Yeah.
She was hungry and I gave her the money. That okay, get something. You understand? You know what she did with that money? She took it and she put data. You understand? And she was not doing anything with it. That is, actually, there are a lot of skills that you can develop online, as you have well stated.
Yes.
But people spend their time in their houses watching TV. Mind you, it is coming. The time will come when that guy...
It's so funny.
That guy who is supplying you what you used to buy the iPhone is going to leave you.
Let's talk about that.
You understand? And you are going to understand that you need a skill.
Oh yes, you do. You do. He will replace you. First thing, he does not even care. The thing is, most ladies feel like a guy would take much money and buy you a phone.
Yes.
You're not productive, not effective, not bringing anything. Let's talk about the table here. You are not bringing anything to the table.
Exactly.
What do you expect? You are going to be reshuffled. With a short space of time, you are not putting any input. You are not adding value to yourself. So how do you expect him to stay with you? If he cheats, you are the cause, right?
Exactly.
So why are we angry that our
so they are actually going to be kicked off?
Yes.
You understand? Now, there are so many things that, let me just get back to, there were so many things that you can do with the digital space,
Yeah.
that actually you can replace that with a traditional system.
Okay.
You understand?
We'll talk about that.
Let me tell you something. I guess it puts more, I don't know, it adds more to why I say people need to change their business models.
Yeah.
Now, do you know that now normally for someone to sell something, a product or a service, because digital marketing is actually the sales of products or services using the internet. Now, but for you to sell normally in a traditional setup, you need to look for a space, you need to rent a space, you need to look for some equipment, you need to buy, some shelves, you need to get some products, buy products and put in that place to sell, right?
Okay.
That is the normal traditional way of doing things. But do you know something? Today, as we speak, one, I don't need a
store.
A store. One. Two, meaning I'm not going to be paid. I don't need to pay any tax.
Nothing.
Three, I don't need to stock any product.
You don't even need a product.
I don't even need to be producing any product.
Yes.
You get it? And I will come with my mobile phone to that your shop that you are selling shoes. And I'm going to just take just the pictures of those your products.
And make money
And
even
make
more than
money triple what you
are
make.
making. Just add
And
delivery.
with the time,
Yes.
actually you are going to disappear. I actually saw a system. I'm working presently with a system where you want to buy something. You are not going to the market to go and buy anything. It's an online purchase system. You don't need to go to the market to go and buy. The people actually, you stay at home, you command a product
And
online,
they bring it to you.
and they bring it to your house. You don't even pay before they get it to you. They bring it to you, and then you actually pay when you have discovered that it's okay for you. Do you know the meaning of that? Those people that they do those things, they don't have any physical store. They have nothing. They just collect products from suppliers who have shops.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Are you getting it?
Oh, yes.
Are you getting it? And that is how those guys make money.
And
much
much
more
money,
than
yes.
those who are,
If
you
you're
understand?
having the products.
And why is it so? You might be asking, say, why is it so? Because of what we call, with social media, there's what we call targeting.
Yes.
You understand? With social media, you can locate exactly who needs what you are selling. And because you can locate exactly who needs Facebook and other social media, they can locate exactly what you need. They can buy at very favorable prices. You understand? That is the reason why they actually make money more than those who have the physical stores.
And do you know that one of the key things that is really killing us here is laziness? We're just so lazy over some very small things. Even to post. I have people who have stores where they cannot post.
Exactly.
Even to post their things, I'm like, just post and write something. They're like, what do I write? I'll start writing all that. I'm like, just post. Laziness, it's just like a cancer, right? It's killing the society. When I started my mini importation business, I really don't have any product. That's the truth. Took people's command, just posted pictures when I downloaded like 100 pictures, posted my whole status, available. Have you get to me available? It's available. It's going to be available in this number of days. I like pay your money now and everything. I made so much money without having anything said. I'm sitting in my house with just my phone. I don't have a store. I'm not paying any rent. I'm not paying any electricity bill. But then I'm making money.
Exactly.
It's coming, and these are the things that we are really neglecting, and because of laziness, we cannot do them.
Exactly. That is what I'm talking. And also in one of my businesses that I do, that I sell, that we sell onion, can you imagine, right, that as of today, myself, I've made sales, it's going to shock you. I have made sales of over 210 million in 2 years. I mean 210 million with the help of digital marketing and leverage.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Some people will be shocked.
I'm flabbergasted.
That is exactly the point. Because as I told you, the first thing is, what if you can relate customers to companies? Are you understanding? You are doing what we call recommendation. Can I ask you a question? All right. Okay. I don't know if you have ever recommended someone to go and purchase something from a shop.
Yeah, I have.
Okay. Now, let's say that shop, let's name it Fonki's shop. Are you understanding? And let's say it's the most popular shop in Boya. Let me tell you how that shop suddenly becomes popular. Are you understanding?
Yes.
Now, what happens is this. When you recommend someone, let's say I recommend someone to go and purchase from Fonki's shop. You understand? What happens is this: when the person goes and purchase and he is well served, what happens is he gets back
And he recommends another.
and when a friend or his wife or whatever tells him that no, there's a very nice shop here. You understand? He say, where do you get the wristwatch? He said, no, I got it from Fonki shop. And the person directly goes and purchase from Fonki shop. Now, what happens is that person that has purchased already, when he gets to another place, he sees another person, right? Maybe he can tell him, no. The friend can be looking for a shop. He say, he said, just go to Fonki
Shop.
and the person gets there. And the next person, the third person gets informed, the fourth person and the fifth person.
And it keeps going on.
And it keeps going. Now, what happens is gradually, the sales of Fonki shops keeps increasing day in, day out. At the end of the day, you have mass of people who constantly come to buy from Fonki shop.
So
Now,
how does the person who recommends make the money?
the person who now this is normally what happens. You understand? But now at the end of the day, Fonki shops has make a lot of money.
Yes.
But the problem is that the person who recommended, the first person who went to Fonki shop has nothing.
Yes.
Are you understanding?
Yes.
Now with this leverage system, with the recommendation system, what happens is Fonki shop will say, okay, it is their system now will say that, okay, now if you decide to get anybody, you understand, to come and buy from me, you have
This amount of
an
money.
amount of money. And the more people come and buy from me through your recommendation, you get additional amount of money.
That is
Now,
called affiliate marketing, right?
It's not. It's
affiliate
it's,
marketing.
It's affiliate marketing is is most of the times is one side, but most of the times it's network marketing. You understand? Because with the tree with network marketing is larger than that of affiliate marketing. You
I
understand?
believe affiliate marketing is recommending and then getting commission for what you
Yes,
recommend.
that is it. But network marketing is more larger than affiliate marketing. At the end of the day, they tell you that anybody that comes and buy from Fonki, no matter where it is, you understand, you get paid if the person came from your network. And that is exactly what I applied
And then you
2 years
made
ago.
a
And
lot
today,
of money.
and today, my team and I
So you guys
made
traveling.
sales
You are traveling
of
all
more
over.
than 210 million and counting. And that is the reason why last year I was in Dubai on all expenses paid trip.
Please, you
But
guys should
our
follow
partner company-
Mr. Chefor.
Then
Fabrice.
this
It's
year
Fabrice,
again,
right?
this Chefor Selahkwe.
Yes, Chefor Selahkwe.
Yes, and this
follow
year
him
again I
online.
qualified and all expenses paid to China.
Ladies and gentlemen, please follow Mr. Chefor Selahkwe. You need him in your life. Are you hearing the figures? Like me myself, I'm like, wow. I mean, we're wrapping up with the program. We're wrapping up. Today has really been, it's very informative. I'm learning. It's been educative as well because I'm so concerned by people who have big phones in their hands and not making any money. People who are
Exactly.
working so hard and not making money. So the take-home message is like, have many streams of income.
Exactly.
Have many streams of income. Also know how to upgrade your business model.
Exactly.
Business model.
Change your
yes.
business
Change your business model. What worked in the 15th century will not work in the 21st century.
Exactly.
Also upgrade leverage system recommendations. There is, and learn skills. Don't forget.
Exactly.
So Mr. Chefor will obviously come back. I want you to come back from the
It's
show.
going to be my
because
pleasure.
this is not it. This is not it. So we have something very small. I have a small thing I want you to do. I have 3 questions that I want you to pick, and when you read it, you answer it to us, right? It's just a fun part. You just pick the question. I would love you to even pick even these 2, but let's pick the first one.
So
Yes.
so I should just
You just pick it, then you read it, and then you tell us your answer.
All right. I love media parts. I love this. So let me pick this one. Let me see. Should I read it out?
Read it out loud.
Hey, this is serious. Guys, do you trap me or what is happening here? No, like this is what is happening here.
Read it to the
What
group.
is the worst part of your relationship life? Damn. Hey, no, I can't answer this question.
You already picked it as your question. Then tell us.
Oh God. What is the worst part of your relationship life?
Like the worst aspect.
the worst aspect of my relationship life.
It's a question so difficult.
The worst aspect in my relationship life, something that happened to me, I
see you're sweating.
see, this question is
and this is the final part, so I'm just going to rush over it.
Okay, so I dated someone who loved me, and I tried my best, but it did not work. But she was very, very serious, and she loved me with everything that she had. I prayed day and night because she was a very good person. To even love that person just a bit, like you see wife material, they go so.
And you did not love her.
I begged God
to love her.
I pleaded.
But you didn't.
I went down on my knees. You understand?
Hey, let it go. The go.
I tried even for. I stayed for 2 years.
So that's really the worst aspect.
I said no. I will stay. One day, no. I will love her.
But it did not work.
But it did not work. I felt so stressed.
Oh, that's a very touching
I decided to say, as from that moment, if I don't really feel like something very strong for someone, if I've not taken that decision,
you're not getting into a relationship.
I'm not going to get it. Like, it keeps getting into my mind all the time.
Oh my God.
I felt so bad because
it's hurtful.
And the nice thing about it is that now she's married.
Oh.
And so I had to tell.
That's a very touching story.
You tried,
so it did not go.
Within that period was really stress.
Wow, ladies and gentlemen, that's been it from us to you. The Only One podcast show keeps getting better and best. Please do not forget to like, comment, subscribe if you haven't, and also share this episode. We are because you are. We are because you are, and you are because we are. So we need each other. Thank you all so much for staying glued. I trust it's going to be a very wonderful time in the next episode. And kudos to Mr. Chefor. Please follow him on all social media platforms. And cheers to 1st September Studios. Bye, guys. We hope you learned something new that will help you at one point in life. Please do us a favor by sharing this episode with your friends and follow us on all social media platforms as Britney Fonki. From us to you. See you in the next episode. Bye.